Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I want to talk about modern dating and why you aren't getting dates. Now, times aren't like they used to be, where you used to be able to cold approach or go up to a woman and say,
"Hey sexy, how you doing?"
I mean you can, but yeah, some girls are going to consider it creepy. Depending on your delivery, you might fuck it up, so you have to come up with different ways. And the best way to talk to girls in 2025 is dating apps. Unfortunately it is, and it's unfortunate because you don't get to showcase your whole personality. If you're a confident person, it doesn't get to really show through like it would at the shops or approaching a girl in person. But it is going to be your number one ticket, and it means you're not going to be getting left behind, especially if you want to do it in mass, where you want to have the best chance to talk to the girl that you might spend the rest of your life with. Now, does this mean that you can't go up and approach girls? Not at all. It just means it gives you a higher probability. Most guys, I'll say 80 to 90%, would never have the courage to go up to a girl in at a bar or something like that and introduce themselves. So this is what you would just use generally to shoot your shot. And the reason why you should use dating apps and not things like Instagram, Twitter, and other social media platforms is because on social media platforms, girls have a smorgasbord of options. DMing them and commenting, liking their photos. Dating apps are going to give you the best chance for them to respond. Now, how should you go about this? Well, what you shouldn't do is you should never keep blowing smoke up their ass, right? A lot of these girls have so many guys saying, "You're so hot, I'll fly you out to here, I'll buy this for you, I'll take you there." Yeah, you're not going to be able to compete against that. So what you have to do is you have to gradually like or show a little bit of interest in a woman, but don't be too possessive over one. You have to sort of spread it out. Now, if you really want to take this thing serious, you have to become a premium member for each dating app that you're on. And one thing you have to do is don't blow your shot and ruin your chance on the platforms, alright? Don't be sending dick pics and explicit photos, saying derogatory terms to the girls. They don't want to hear it, is number one, right? They don't want to hear that stuff. They want you to be mature, so you have to come in with match their energy, right? So you can't be like, "Oh yeah, want to see this, want to see that." Like, they're not going to respond well to that. You just have to meet them and just keep it together. You've almost got to see it as a chess match and move your chess piece forward a little bit or sideways. You can't be all like, boom. You really have to slowly progress. And that's why you should, if you're really looking for this, don't be sitting there at night, tugging it, right? You have to be really, if you're talking to them, be focused on what you want. If you want a girlfriend, go for a nice girl, right? Don't go for these 304s, all right, with makeup on and dress and Botox in the lips and filler and everything else, okay? You need to go for a nice girl if that's what you want. If you're sitting there jerking it, then just watch porn instead. But if you are serious and you want someone you want to marry or something, make sure you're thinking clearly, not with this, but with this, alright? Have a little bit of a balance, right? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. But you have to sort of, if you're going to be saying sexual things, it has to be in a way that's like funny, engaging, flirtatious, not sinister, where like you look like a freak. So, what are you going to put in your description on your profile, and what sort of photos are you going to take? Well, the photos I would recommend are your absolute best, right? Maybe you want one with a dog, right? That can be like your last photo. You want one where you're super confident. You're sort of like, you're in a photo with a few people and you've got your muscles out or something. That's good. If you haven't got any muscles, just something where you look sort of relaxed and calm and steady. And you want a variety. You want a close-up photo. You really want professional photos. Photos in nature, another one that do well. So you want a bit of a variety. Now, is this going to guarantee you dates? Absolutely not. girls are more fussy than ever before, and they usually go for the higher echelon guys, right? Even 3s, 4s, and 5s out of 10 always date up, okay? That's just the way it is. You know, guys at the top have the luck of the draw, right? They get to have their pick of the litter. So if you're an attractive guy, I'd recommend keeping your profile sort of more limited, more short in your descriptions. And if you're sort of struggling in the looks department or you're unconfident, I would bulk up my description, make yourself interesting and appealing to a girl that maybe sees beyond the physical. And there are a lot of girls that will see beyond the physical. So don't just think because the hottest guys will just get all the girls. That's not true. A lot of girls are after depth of character. So they will want someone who's smart or social. Someone might be into books or gaming. There's lots of other things. They might like a guy that cooks or gets in the garden. So don't be afraid to express yourself, your true, authentic self. You know, growing up, I was around a lot of females, and the number one thing that they liked from a guy was confidence. I'd always ask them, what is it about that guy? They'd say, oh, he's confident. So confidence, confidence, confidence. Even if you have to lie to yourself and you're not a confident person naturally, try and be confident. Not cocky, all right? Cocky is like doing too much. Just be confident in yourself, okay? Even if it's an act, you have to do it. Now, keep your expectation lower, okay? If you get 1 or 2 likes a day, that is brilliant stuff, right? There's a lot of chads out there, a lot of like good-looking dudes that might get 1 match a week. It's very algorithmic, a lot of the dating apps. So you have to get into the algorithm. The way to do that is by either starting a new account, so you can even delete your old one, and then just make another account or start another account on that platform, or becoming a premium member. Like I said, it's going to give you access, a lot of algorithm. So that's what I would be targeting. So a lot of you guys will struggle with this next part, and this is the actual introduction into the conversation with the girl. So a lot of you guys this is where you shoot your shot, right? Not be doing any of that. You won't be saying, oh my God, you're so beautiful. No, none of that. You need to keep it very brief. Keep it simple. You are the prize, and she will respond to you, okay? So you want her to respond. But if you do feel like you want to be the first one, keep it brief, as I said. Hi, how are you? Don't seem too desperate or too interested. Girls can sense the desperation. They can smell it. It's not the best. Like, I'll be honest, a lot of you guys are fucking simps. Like, and there's a reason why you haven't done well with girls, because you chase and chase and chase. Chill the fuck out. Take a breath. Now let her chase. All right. You are the prize, my friend. Okay. Never think you aren't, because you are. Okay. Now, next step is the sort of small talk, getting to know each other, okay? A lot of girls will either ghost. Let's be honest, a lot of girls will ghost you. They will say, oh, hi. You'll be like, hi, how you going? Blah, blah, blah. Everything's good. And then they'll just ghost because they've got a lot of options. So you have to keep them engaged, but not be over the top, in the middle sort of area, like after the introduction. You have to be talking about your job, what you do on the weekends. Don't just say you sit there and game all weekend. Actually say that you like to step out of the house, you like to go down to the beach or nature, get ice cream. Girls love guys that are willing to go out, because it shows them that you will go out with her and you guys will have a good time. So girls like a guy that is good socially. So even if you're not, as I said before, you have to pretend a little bit that you are the social type. All right. So after all the middle conversation, we've already had our introduction. Hi, how are you? Keeping it brief and simple. Asking about their family. The middle part, we've just gone through, talking about your job, leaving the house, socializing a little bit, going to the beach. We've already done that, right? So we're up to the final stage. This is where you get the girl, okay? So you have to be confident in yourself in this next part, and you have to step up. You can't be like half-hearted about this bit. You have to go, look, I think you're really cool. I'd love to go on a date with you. What you could do is use voice notes. A lot of people have huge success with leaving voice notes. You're a confident type. You can delete it if you don't like it, but yeah, voice notes is a key thing. Set up a call, because it's actually beneficial for you and her, because if you're feeling the same vibe, you guys will have a good date. If you go on a date and you feel like she's going to be using you, it's usually because you haven't really had a phone conversation. She just wants to use you for food. So I'd establish some sort of connection before the actual date. So that would be my number one tip. Anyway, I'll leave it there. I just really want to help you guys. I know a lot of people are struggling. A lot of men are struggling to date online. We've gone from meeting people in the old world to now this is front and central what you do. But as I said, no Instagram, no Facebook, no Twitter, no social media platforms. Alright, she already gets enough attention on there. Put all your energy into the dating app, okay? And do everything I just said, and tell me how you go. I'm going to bring out another video talking about, as a follow-up to this one, speaking about the date itself and advice on what to do when you actually get there, and like eye contact, body language, all that sort of stuff. So I appreciate it if you guys subscribed, like, commented. That really helps me, and yeah, I love helping you guys. So do those things, and yeah, let's get it. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next one.